Hey, what's going on YouTube? Texas Triple Tapper here. Want to do a review a little bit different than ones I've done before. This is about the service that I received from Vortex. And we'll get into the specifics in a minute, but just to give you a little background information, I had a Vortex Venom Red Dot, and this was about a year ago, and I was working up in Idaho or Washington or whatever with the COVID relief efforts. I was working at an ER up there in eastern Washington, and I took quite a few of my pistols up there because I was staying in Idaho and just commuting across the border every day, and Idaho's pretty gun friendly, so I found some pretty badass places in the woods to do some plinking. So I had taken one of my pistols out, shot it, took it back, and was cleaning it, and dropped the mag, cleared it, made sure there were no rounds in there, and it was a SIG, one of my SIG P320s. I believe it was my SIG P320 X5 carry, and I flipped the slide stop down, and when I let the slide go, I didn't just drop it, but I grabbed it with my hand and let it go, and forgot I had flipped the lever down, and it literally, the slide just went flying like this, and the optic was still attached. So it was like, and landed on the optic, and it was smashed to shit. And I was like, fuck. So I had been sitting on it for over a year, and just got around about 2 weeks ago to getting it sent to Vortex, filled out. It's a 1-page form that you fill out, send it into Vortex. You pay for the shipping there. Don't pay for the shipping back. So I just got this in the mail, delivered to my front door today. I opened it just to double check, make sure I knew what it was, and this is what I got. Just want to show you guys. So nice packing paper. I'll be able to recycle that. This is something I hadn't seen before. I didn't even know that Vortex made a lot of different clothes. Like, they've got socks and all kinds of stuff, so I may have to take a look at that. That's kind of cool. Nice little catalog. But whoops, always hit the damn camera. So that's it in the box. Just more of this kind of brown tape there. We'll get that off to the side. Look, brand new box. So these are the comments. This is the return authorization and all that kind of good stuff. I'm going to just blur out my personal info, not blur, but just cover it up. So let's look and see what it says. Customer information: Venom 3 MOA Red Dot VMD. Serial blah blah blah, inspected unit, verified irreparable damage to optic, replacing unit with same model. Boom. No bullshit, no nothing. This was printed on June 29th, and today is, it says delivery date July 6th, but it's just after midnight. Where's my phone? And I think it's July 4th. So I actually got this on July 3rd. So very, very quick turnaround time overall. So I haven't opened it. Pretty stoked to see. I mean, it's sealed and, all that kind of fun, good stuff. Let's take a look here. Get the plastic off. And I mean, it's not just the optic. I mean, they sent me like a whole new, literally a whole new setup. I mean, brand new battery, the hood cover, the adjustment tool, the mounting plate, and then this has some torque wrenches and a cleaning cloth and some information specific to this particular MOA. But I mean, it's freaking brand new, and this was 1000% my fault. Like a moron, I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. I was more focused on clearing the weapon, which I had done, and let the slide go. And you know, when that spring is under tension, it creates some force, and man, that slide went flying, and it literally landed on this part right here where the glass is. Nothing else was messed up, just the glass. The glass was, it had cracked so bad that the pieces came out. I mean, it was totally fucked. And this is, you know, $250, $300 optic. It's a great optic. I absolutely love it. But they sent this to me brand new, no questions asked. And, you know, it's one thing for a company to say, yeah, we're going to take care of you, we're going to have this warranty, you know, no questions asked, blah, 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 blah. But Vortex lives it. And here's the other cool thing. So how I acquired this optic, I had purchased a gun. It was a Remington 700. It was a 6.5 Creedmoor. I was going to build it out and decided to go a different route. Put it up for sale. A guy traded me a 300 blackout pistol with this optic attached. So I ended up, I was getting some work done on my house. A guy that I've been using for, God, 15, almost, you know, at least 15 years. He saw the pistol and he was like, hey, you know, I'll take the pistol, you know, in trade for the work I'm doing on your house. He was doing some painting and just, you know, little things or whatever. And I was like, hell yeah. So I took the optic. So I got the same amount that in trade originally, but I kept the optic. So I didn't even purchase the optic. They didn't ask me for a receipt. They didn't ask me for a damn thing. I sent it, filled out the form, kind of gave them a brief description of what happened, and here it is, baby. Proof is in the pudding. This is why I buy Vortex products. They're made in the USA, and they have a no-nonsense, no horseshit warranty. And even right now, with COVID and all the other, you know, shit going on, and, you know, with it disrupting supply chain and logistics and blah, 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 they still managed to get this back to me in less than 2 weeks, in about 2 weeks. And it literally cost me, I think, about $10 to ship out. I shipped it FedEx or UPS, I forget, ground, nothing special, you know. Cost me less than $15. And I want to say it was closer to like 10 or 11. Got it back super quick. Could not be happier. And you know, this is the kind of company that I want to give my money to, you know, because when it comes time to cash in on these promises, are they still going to be there? Are they still going to live up to those promises? And I can tell you firsthand that Vortex is the real deal. I'm really pleased. So if you're in the market for any kind of Vortex products, I highly recommend it. their warranty, their service was phenomenal. They emailed me when they got it. They're like, hey, you know, we're going to take great care of your optic. Don't worry. I mean, it was just like just above and beyond, but I didn't have to talk to anybody. I didn't have to answer anything. I didn't have to prove anything. And I mean, it's just, you know, and I was at fault. It wasn't a malfunction with this. It's not like the, you know, the screw or the mounting or whatever broke. It was my fault. 100% my fault. No copay, no deductible, no nothing. I just had to pay to ship it to them, and they paid to ship it back. So, I mean, what the hell else can you ask for? You know, except for not being a dumbass when you're taking your slide down. I will not make that mistake again. But I am quite happy with Vortex products, and I will be a customer for life. As long as, you know, they keep up this warranty. I have a Vortex Razor HD Gen 2 4.5 to 27 by 56. Their scope, their top of the line scope, phenomenal glass. I have their Razor HD spotting scope. I have this. I have a couple of their products on order. I mean, I'm sold. I'm a Vortex guy. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. If you have any trepidations about, you know, because I mean, for some people, you know, some of these optics like this, these red dots, these reflexes, some of them are, you know, $400, $500, $600, even more. This one's, like I said, about $300, give or take. I mean, you know, depending on what your budget is, you just can't go wrong with the reflex, and knowing that if something happens, you know, they're gonna take care of it for you. To me, that's just huge. I mean, I literally wasn't expecting a brand new optic, even though I saw that they're like, well, if we can't replace, you know, if we can't fix it, we'll replace it. But I thought, well, surely they can just replace the glass. That's all it needed. Ostensibly not. So, brand new. Like that. Just came back, no problem. So, if you're in the market for something like this, please give Vortex a look. I mean, they're pretty sweet. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, comments, similar stories, I'd love to hear them. What your experience has been, negative, positive, whatever. Or if you know, even of any other companies that may have a similar type warranty, please feel free to leave the comments. You know where. Until next time, guys, Texas Triple Tapper out.